calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how will they approach you. Okay, so we've got 3 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. This is pile number 1. Okay, so it matches my nail polish, but yeah, it's like a pretty blue color. So yeah, and then we got pile number 2, and like reminds me of like the Tree of Wisdom. But yeah, it's a great background. You can see the tree branches and everything. And then we have pile number 3, okay, and it matches my tablecloth. So it's just like a gradient of like a green fading out. And actually it also matches my nail polish, sort of. So yeah guys, these are the 3 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you. Let's get straight into it. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how will they approach you. Okay, so yeah, the card that I pulled out for you is the Un and 2 card. So I shall put a picture on the screen right now of Un and 2. I freaking love them, and I'll link down a video as well. Like, they are just the best freaking couple. They deserved way more. But yeah, like I feel like when they do approach you, it's like they're gonna find a lot of like small reasons to kind of be near you. And I think it's gonna be really sweet like when you guys do end up dating, because like they might tell you later on that they did like a lot of things to get your attention. And I just feel like it's gonna be like so cute like when you do find out, because I see them like maybe, I don't know, like not taking pictures of you, because obviously like without your consent that's wrong, but like I see them like, yeah, taking pictures. I see them kind of like, I don't know, like trying to find wacky ways to like talk to you, or like researching on topics that you like and then trying to ask you about it. Or I see them like preparing what they want to say before approaching you. I just see them trying to be really prepared and kind of have everything put together before they talk to you. They're gonna be like, you know, dressed up. I see them really putting an effort in. I feel like they're gonna try to look picture ready. They're gonna just try to kind of show their best foot, put their best foot forward when it comes to you. And yeah, I do even see them acting a bit different when they first meet you. So it's like maybe they sound really snobby, or they sound really stuck up. I think it's because they were trying really hard to, you know, just like impress you and like look nice around you. But I also do see a really goofy side where it's like I see them trying to make you laugh. I see them just like saying random things and like trying to get your attention. Like I see them trying to see like how much crazy things can they say before like you start getting annoyed, or before you start like, you know, paying attention to them. Like I see them literally trying to do anything so that you can just look at them just once even, you know. So yeah, I feel like the first interaction that you guys do have, it's more about you kind of noticing them, you know. Like I see them making a fool out of themselves and just waiting for you to react basically to what they're busy doing. So yeah, okay. Then we also have listen carefully and let the waves crash. Okay, so oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Like I see them maybe telling you a story or something, or like, yeah, them telling you a story, and like I see them like, yeah, really opening up to you. I see them like telling you like something really personal to them, and them feeling kind of really nice because like you listen to them. Like I feel like it's gonna be a really nice interaction, because like I see you guys sharing your goals and aspirations really quickly. Like I see you guys having a really deep conversation, and it's like the first time you guys met, you know. Yeah. Then we also have the go forward fearlessly. Okay, let's see if this can fit over here. Okay. Then we have the we checked you out, boo. Okay. Then as for cartomancy, we have, let's see, 4 of swords that came up, right? Okay. 8 of cups, Queen of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and also the 9 of Cups that came upright. So what will the first interaction be like, or like how will they approach you? Okay, so for swords, I'm seeing them being satisfied with their work. So I feel like they're only going to approach you after they're done with their work. Like I see them, you know, like they just got off work, you know, they're kind of tired, they're kind of a bit groggy. So if they seem a bit like in and out with the conversation, or if they don't seem that engaged, I do feel like it's because they're tired. But it's like they still wanted to talk to you. It's like even though they felt really tired, even though they had a bad day, it's like they still wanted to make sure that they didn't kind of let this opportunity pass them by. I see them trying to treat themselves, or I just feel like, like I said, where it's like they had a bad day and they were like, you know what, you're really attractive. Like, I feel like I should just go up and talk to you. It's kind of like you're like a treat to them in a way. I am seeing them being a bit rebellious, being a bit like goofy and like silly, like I said, trying to get your attention. Being super generous. I see them even offering to like buy you something, or like them trying to show off their wealth to you. Maybe like they're wearing like a really expensive watch, or like expensive jewelry, expensive suit. Like they look really, rich and everything. So like they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm rich. I don't know, like just like saying things, trying to like let you know that they're single, trying to let you know that they have money. Like I just see them trying to hint a lot of things. I see them telling you a lot of things about themselves as well, just so that you're aware. Yeah. I also see them being really intuitive, because I am seeing them like noticing that you checked them out first, because we got the we checked your out boo. So I feel like they noticed that like you were looking at them first, and maybe it's like you weren't looking at them, you were looking at somebody behind them. But either way, I feel like in their head they were like, oh, you're checking me out, and then they kind of move forward like with that, so in their head it's like while they're busy talking to you, they really know that you like them. So I feel like it made them kind of more confident around you. But yeah, I'm seeing them being really tough, trying to come off really stoic, being a bit stubborn. Like I see you asking them a question and then being like, no, like, it's no, but like I just see them saying like it's not a big deal. So they could be in a rush to go home, or maybe like you could say, oh, are you okay? Like you seem tired or something. And I just see them like saying no, like I'm not tired, but it's just because they wanted to keep talking to you. So they were lying about something, but like it's a little white lie. Like I don't see it being a big deal. Yeah, and just like worrying about small things, like unnecessary things as well. Like I am seeing them kind of being a bit stressed out about you for some reason. Like maybe they're like it could be raining or something maybe, and they're like, oh, how are you gonna get home? Like let me offer you a ride or something. Like I see them like worrying about that. Or maybe they thought that you liked them, they thought you were checking them out, but like you weren't, and then they get a bit self-conscious as well while they're busy talking to you. But they try to kind of push that thought away and just, talk to you anyways. Then we also have the Eight of Cups that came up, right? So yeah, that talks about power and money. And literally we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So I just see them really trying to splurge their money. I see them really trying to show you that they have money. Well, I just feel like you're gonna get the impression that they have a lot of money. And it's like if they haven't been trying to show you that, I do feel like they don't have as much money as you think they do, basically, because Ace of Pentacles means capital, but Seven of Pentacles means like you're really frivolous and you just spend your money on like whatever you want. And I just feel like it's kind of like this miscommunication where it's like, unless they're deliberately trying to show you that they have money, I feel like it's a thing where it's like if they have a really expensive camera, it's like it's not their camera, or like if they are like in like the suit and like they look super fancy, it's like it's just because they're at work. Like it's not because they dress like that all the time, but they're gonna let it be their advantage. Like think like a man. Like I'll put a picture on the screen now of like the first guy where it's like he's a chauffeur, then he stole the car to impress this one like woman, and it was like a whole nother thing. But like it's cute though, like it's adorable. So yeah, and then we also have the Queen of Wands that came up, right? And I freaking love this card because it talks about being really flirtatious and open and funny, outgoing. It just talks about, living your life and stuff like that. So I do feel like they're going to try to like just show you their personality. I feel like they have a really magnetic personality. So you guys gel really easily. And yeah, they're attracted to kind of like how you are as a person and like what you're into and stuff like that. It does talk about like a girlfriend energy or like partner energy. So for some reason I am seeing something about maybe they're gonna ask you right off the bat, like, are you single or not? Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that coming up because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of confusion because maybe they have a ring on but it's like they're divorced, or it's like they're separated but they aren't divorced. So there might be a bit of miscommunication when it comes to their partner. Yeah, we got like Sagittarius energy and like a fear of commitment. And Seven of Pentacles again talks about this really detached energy when it comes to relationships. So I do feel like as much as like they're like they want to talk to you and everything, I do feel like they aren't trying to think, you know, like super ahead. They aren't trying to like, you know, plan the wedding anytime soon. They just want to ask you out, take you on a date, and see what happens, basically. Because yeah, Eight of Cups talks about invitations and like asking for your number, you know, asking for your IG, your Snap, and stuff like that, and like texting you and calling, phone calls and everything. So your first interaction literally could be a phone call, or like I said, it could just be late at night, or like them getting off work or something, and then like it's just like a casual conversation. You guys exchange names and stuff like that, and like you get their number, and then they message you like maybe a few days later. So yeah. Yeah, because the Queen of Clubs does talk about like being impulsive when it comes to finances. So I just see them for some reason talking about money. So maybe like you met them at a bank or something, and like they're having trouble when it comes to like money and finances. So yeah, or I just see them buying you something, like offering to like pay for something for you, that maybe pay for your Uber or something. And then we also have the Nine of Cups that came up, right? So that talks about desires, okay? But yeah, just like the wish fulfillment, being influenced, magnetic energy, and feeling energized as well. So I feel like after they talk to you, it's like they were having a bad day, but then, you know, when they leave, they're gonna be like, oh wow, like that was really good, and they're just gonna feel really confident and like feeling better about themselves, because it's like, damn, like I got this person, like this really attractive person's number, like, you know, I still got a type energy. Like I just see them being really, you know, chuffed with themselves, basically. Yeah, like they're gonna be super happy and like proud of themselves because like they got your number. But yeah, that is what I got for pile number one. I really hope that it resonated, and let's get into the next one. Well, what is our pile number two? Let's get straight into the reading. So how will they approach you? Okay, so the first card that I pulled out for you is the handkerchief card. Alrighty, so you know, this is like Elijah vibes from like the originals, but I'm getting something about like dependency, even with like the number two, that does talk about yeah, you know, like relying on somebody else. It talks about mysterious energy, imagination, sensitivity. You could definitely meet them on like the 2nd, or like the 11th, the 20th, or like the 29th maybe. I feel like it's gonna be a really emotional thing when they do approach you for the first time. Like I don't know why, but it's like I see them kind of hovering, or I see them kind of making sure that you know who they are. Like I see them really trying to like emphasize, like, listen here, this is who I am, so like, you know, get it right. Like I see them trying to really exert themselves. It's kind of like, you know, when you meet someone and then like maybe like let's say they're a celebrity, but like you never knew that they were a celebrity, and then you're like, oh hi, like you look so familiar. Oh, I don't know, but I just like I see you maybe like approaching this person and them saying, excuse me, like, do you know who I am? Like not even like in a really snobby way, but I am seeing some sort of like them being like, do you know who I am? Like I'm really important, you know, like I have a handkerchief, like, you know, I'm fancy. So they could be a bit like off when you first meet them, or it's like they're just like a bit taken aback because they're gonna be like, oh, like, because I do see maybe you approaching them first, or I just see kind of like an assumption being made about the two of you guys, and then them kind of having to rectify it in a way. Like, you know, maybe it's awkward because somebody assumed that like you were with this person. Like maybe you went to a restaurant and like both of you guys are like waiting for something, and then like a waiter assumed that like you guys are together, and them saying, oh no, like I'm not, like we're not together, but like not in a rude way, not at all. Or like I just see maybe you're at school or something, and then the teacher's like, oh, like you two have to be paired together. Like I just see something about like people assuming that you guys are together, or you guys having to be together on a project, and it's kind of like a bit awkward, or it's like they wanted to be with their other friend but like they had to be with you, so it's like it's a bit weird, it's a bit awkward. You guys didn't really get off on the right foot, but yeah, I definitely feel like they're gonna make a huge impression on you, and like how they do first talk to you, like I said, it's gonna be weird because you're gonna be like, I'm sorry, like I don't know who you are. Like I just see you being kind of clueless because they were talking about something and you have no idea what they're going on about, you know. yeah, like, maybe they could be one of like those salesperson, and like they could be approaching you and saying, hi, do you want to get your telephone upgraded? Like, those salespeople that like approach you at malls. Like, I see them doing that. Or like maybe they're going on talking about skateboarding or something, and you're like, bro, like, I don't know anything about skateboards. Like, I just see them talking and talking and talking, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? So yeah, then we also have the Issa Revolution. Like, I'm getting Issa Twames. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna link down the song, the Crush song. It's so good. Where it's like, okay, I'm not gonna sing it, but it's a great song, guys. Okay. And then we also have the Pisces card. Okay, so it says, as a sensitive Pisces, you sometimes need solitude, but it's the people in your life, especially your family, who will be your source of joy and pillar of strength in the week to come. They'll be a guiding force and also inspire, motivate, and support you in all your efforts. Apart from that, you can look forward to a time of having fun with your loved ones, okay? So this could definitely be a sort of like indication of like what's gonna happen, like how they're gonna approach you. They're gonna kind of like be really sensitive, like I said, and be your support system. So I just feel like this person, they could definitely be a Pisces, and they are someone that needs that solitude. They need their family, like they need that support system. So it's like when they do talk to you, maybe they won't be alone, or it's like they need their friend with them in order to talk to you, because they get really shy when they're like by themselves. Or they act differently compared to when they're with their friends and when they're with you. Definitely. I see them trying to like lighten them, but I see them trying to just be really lighthearted, not really trying to get too serious. I just see them maybe like asking like random questions, being really inquisitive, kind of making sure that you guys are the right fit and like that everything's gonna be okay. Then we also have the look up card, okay? So yeah, it says look up. Just talking about being positive. So it's like maybe the situation between you guys, or like when you guys first meet, like it isn't that positive, but then I see you guys kind of trying to like make the best of it and be like, you know what, it's fine. Like even though we got it from the wrong foot, like let's just see what we can do from here, So yeah. Then we have the King of Swords, okay? We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and then also, can this put over here? Wow, okay. Then we also have the Two of Wands that came upright, okay? So let's get straight into it. With the King of Swords, this talks about an authority figure, it talks about a leader, someone that's older than you. So yeah, maybe this person is older than you, and it's kind of like, even though you guys are dating, they still want you to be like referring to them as like, being older. Like, I don't know. Like, I know in like certain languages, like let's say in Afrikaans, like you must still say "u," like if you're talking to someone older than you, but like if you're dating them, like you can still be informal. But I just feel like they kind of expect you to be formal and be really like, fancy. Like I just see them trying to, I don't know, like make you something that you're not, basically. But yeah, King of Spades. They could be having problems in a relationship, or I see they may be like telling you like personal information that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, like I feel like that's why you're getting a bit confused, because I see they may be like telling you about like their family life, or telling you about their drama with like their partner or something, and then you're kind of like, buddy, like we just met, like why are you busy like telling me your entire life story? But yeah, I feel like this person is really smart, and I feel like they're gonna try to like, have a really serious conversation with you, and I just feel like it's really, too soon. Like I see them asking you like maybe your political beliefs, asking you religious beliefs, and it's kind of like it's a lot and it's really soon. So I do see it being a bit awkward, because it's like, oh, like I thought it like this was gonna be fun, but like it just seems really serious. But yeah, if they are like an air sign, in fact they are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I feel like air signs, they like to talk about anything. Water signs as well, and I'm seeing that like if you guys want to avoid that, maybe like you guys can talk, like you can just change the conversation, you can just like change it to something else. But I know some people, they like talking about like their political beliefs and everything the first date rather than later on. So yeah, like I see them also being like a bit of a mystery. I see them not really opening up too much. I mean, they might like drop some like bombs, like, you know, where it's like they just say like serious things out of nowhere, but I don't see them really like revealing too much about themselves, or it's like you still feel like you don't know who they really are, you know. Yeah, they aren't really bragging about anything. Really ambitious, and like they're kind of living life to the fullest. Like I see them, yeah, like trying to have a good time. So like somebody might feel a bit uncomfortable because it's like this person's coming on really strong. But yeah, so with this 7 of Wands that came up, right, that talks about small difficulties, arguments, and like spiritual work. So you guys could have an argument the first time you guys meet, and I don't see them being turned off by the argument. I just feel like they're gonna be kind of taking into consideration like what your beliefs. Like I just see them like thinking about your political and like your religious beliefs, because it's really important for them. Because with the Is Revolution card, it's like this person is trying to, you know, build an empire. They're trying to kind of like, you know, build towards their future. They're older, you know, they don't have time for like, you know, games and like dating around. That they're kind of like, you know, straight to the point. So I just feel like it's really important that you guys make a really good first impression, or it's important for them that you see things the same way that they do, basically. But yeah, 7 of Clubs, this person is really a workaholic. I see them talking about their job a lot, or I just feel like, yeah, if you guys meet on like a dating app and it's your first time, I definitely feel like the first date's gonna be, you know, maybe like a 6 out of 10, maybe even a 4 or like a 5 out of 10. But I don't see it being a bad thing, just because, you know, first dates and first encounters aren't always the best. Because with the 2 of Wands that came up, right, that means that you guys are still in communication. It means that they still want to talk to you. 4 of Wands, they still like you, you know. Like I just feel like they like that sort of conflict. They like, you know, not, I don't know, like they like the conflict. Like I just feel like, you know, like they aren't shy of arguments. They aren't shy to, you know, ruffle up some feathers. They aren't like, they like it rough, basically, you know. Like, yeah, they're into the whole rough shit, you know, role playing. Yeah, I see them being really observant as well, you know, where it's like when you talk about your life and everything, I see them, you know, listening to you, taking it in, and yeah, really, really, really listening to you, definitely. You know, where it's like maybe sometimes you're gonna be the only one talking and they just like don't say anything at all. And it's like, even though it might seem like they aren't interested, I just think that they're really taking it in though. Because King of Swords, this type of person is someone that has been hurt a lot in the past. You know, all they know is pain, and they learn from the past and everything. So it takes a long time for them to kind of open up, but they are wise, you know. I just feel like there's someone that's more like they want to see your true colors before they kind of open up to you. So I see them just being really observant, kind of checking your style, seeing what you're into, like trying to see your vibe and everything. Yeah, like, you know, Scorpio, yeah, Scorpio energy. It could be Gemini as well though. Then we also have the 4 of Clubs that came up, right? So yeah, that talks about mind creativity. So I see them really being interested in your mind, like asking you, like I said, about your beliefs, just what you think about a certain thing. So if you guys meet at school, I see them maybe asking for help on a test. So I see them asking, what do you think about this and this and this? You know, maybe you guys could meet even like in a group chat. Like maybe there was a chat room, or like somebody made a tweet about, let's say, Uncle Sliddle's iPad, or like someone made a tweet about something and then they were like, oh, what do you think about this? Yeah, like I even see you guys meeting, like maybe you had an argument with them like online and then you guys resolve it afterwards, and then they're like do you want to go out later? Like I just see you guys like not getting off on the right foot, but then them still being interested anyways, you know. Yeah, but it's super cute though, like making the best out of situation. And like I just think it's like such an unlikely thing to happen. Like it's just like, whoa, like what happened? Like first we were busy arguing and now we're like making plans for the future. So yeah, it's really sweet though. And then we also have the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, that talks about the comforting. So it's like they might say something, like I say, really serious, and I see maybe you comforting them and them just feeling like, oh wow, like feeling bad about themselves and saying like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say all those things, like I shouldn't have said that. Like I see you guys really working through a situation. So it's weird, but like the first time you meet this person, like as for how they approach you, it was really like a huge accident, but it's a good accident because I just feel like it's going to be such a great story to tell, you know, your friends and your family one day, because it's like, yeah, you guys were so different. It's like I just see you guys arguing and then like making up somehow. Oh, I see maybe you avoiding them and then like you guys end up like making out and like sleeping together like on the first date. But yeah, Three of Pentacles just talks about learning about your partner, experience, having practical problems, understanding. I'll link down the song also. I think it's called All We Know by the Chainsmokers. Yeah, definitely. And then we also have the Two of Wands that came up, right? So yeah, that talks about communication, being talkative, stability, partnership, just being easygoing. Like I see you guys just like talking about the future. Like I see you guys having such a long conversation and it's like, whoa, you know, like from the morning to the night. Like I see you guys just like talking and like you guys cannot get enough of each other. Like it's addiction already, bro. Yeah. But there is some like sexual energy as well. Sometimes the Two of Wands does talk about like gossiping and like people gossiping about you as well and kind of having to redeem yourself. So maybe this, like, people were gossiping about them and they're kind of trying to tell you that it's not true. Yeah, like I just feel like the circumstances aren't ideal, but it kind of leads to something really beautiful. Yeah. That's so sweet. So yeah, that is what I got for part number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how will they approach you. So yeah, the first card that I got for you is what about me? Okay, so I don't know, but I'm hearing something about like this is a very Gen Z relationship. Like I just like, yeah, like I don't know why, but I see them trying to kind of talk to you in like a really creative way. Like I feel like when this person does approach you, they're gonna maybe like use a pickup line. Like I just see them trying to come off like, you know, super suave, you know, super like cool and everything, but like it does not work. They could definitely be a Capricorn, and yeah, like I just feel like it's gonna be like a really funny interaction. So when they do approach you, like it's gonna be super funny. I definitely see you laughing. You know, like I see them maybe like, I don't know, like just being super cheesy, being super romantic, being really nice to you, holding the door for you. I don't know, like I'm seeing really old school vibes. I see them maybe singing a song to you. Like I just feel like everything just seems so romantic, you know, like even the first interaction you guys have, like it's just romantic. Everything just seems so perfect. So yeah, but I am hearing something about a sign. It could be that maybe they did something to get your attention and it's like it wasn't the best thing, but like it's fine though, just because you like them. Like I'm seeing that you were like, you know what, usually I wouldn't like this, but only because it's you, like it's fine. Like there was this video that I watched, I think it said cute or creepy. I'll link it down below. It's a Wang Fu Productions thing, but basically it was saying that people find things cute if they're attractive, but like they find it creepy if they don't find the person attractive. And like I feel like only because this person is attractive, that's why it's cute and it's not creepy. So you know, they could definitely be like stalking you, or like they just liked all your pictures, definitely. Yeah, you know, maybe like this person seems like a huge fuckboy, or like, you know, any gender, they just seem like a player. online, and like their Instagram or something just seems like really player-ish vibes, and like they like all your pictures and then you like their pictures and then they DM you, and like I just feel like, you know, it seems kind of like, you know, it just seems like it's not that romantic, like maybe they don't like me, or like maybe like they just wanna fuck or like something. But then I see like you guys actually meeting and like it being really romantic, so it's like, even though it maybe seems like, you know, a little bit ghetto, it's not ghetto, like it seems a little bit, you know, Gen Z, it's like it's still cute though. So yeah, then we also have the Capricorn card. So it says things are bound to go your way at the workplace. Great news for ambitious Capricorn. It's the right week to schedule significant meetings, submit important documents, and clinch business deals. Chances are professional doors will open, particularly if you take as in your nature. Take as is in your nature. The responsible route as you work your way to success, you're likely to reap what you've sown. Okay. And then we also have the list for something liquor card. So that means that you want something good, okay? Yeah. Then we also have, wow, you guys got so much cards, what the heck. So we got the Bob card that came up, right? Okay. And we also have the best dressed for no reason. So yeah, they could maybe like just be looking so good. Like I just feel like it seems so good to be true. Like that's this person. Like they just seem like, you dress so nice, and like we're like, why you dress so nice? Like we're going to like the farm, or like we're going for breakfast. Like why you dress so nice? Yeah, they look too good to be true. I see them being kind of a bit boring, even maybe. Like I see them maybe like I said, like doing a pickup line on you, and then afterwards like just being really boring for some reason. Like I see them wanting you to entertain them. Like you're gonna have to be the one that's like finding it interesting. I feel like they like you a lot because yeah, you kind of keep them on their toes. Yeah. So we got the Knight of Cups that came up, right? We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. A lot of 9 energy, okay? We have the 6 of Cups that came up, right? We have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and also the 3 of Wands that came up, right? Wow, guys, like, okay, I see you. So the number 9 talks about completion, spirituality. You could definitely meet them on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th, and making really snap decisions. So I just feel like it was a really fast thing where it's like they saw you, they approached you, they spoke to you, and it's like, because you guys were strangers, I do feel like they were kind of just trying to find something to say to you, something engaging. So if they see you with like, let's say, having roses in your hand, like I see them maybe saying, oh, I like your roses, like it's Valentine's Day. Like I just see them saying something really quick, you know, just like something quick, smooth, like really fast, you know. Like this reminds me of like this one person I remember. Okay, I'll make it a quick story. I had to write down notes for this other guy, and the guy was like, oh, like you should write down your number there as well. And I was like I just see them saying something like, you know, cute, something like that along those lines. And it's like, yeah, it's gonna catch you really off guard because like maybe you're busy walking home, or like you weren't expecting to get like hit on, like you weren't expecting somebody to like find you attractive, but then like this person just comes out of nowhere and they're like, hey, like I like your shoes, like where'd you buy them? Like I just see them like trying to strike up a conversation with you, and it's like out of nowhere, and like, it's about the most random thing. And like I even see you guys like talking about shoes, and then talking about where you're going, and just talking about like random things, basically like trying to find anything just to talk about so it doesn't get like that awkward silence. Like I saw on TikTok, like this other girl, she like approached this one table and she just pretended like they were best friends. Like she was just like talking to them like the whole time, and she didn't even know them. Like I just see them, yeah, like talking to you, and it's like it's awkward, but like it's nice though, it really is. So yeah, I'm definitely getting some Piscean energy, and their name could start with an I or an R. So ja, my bro. Okay. What else am I busy getting? So with the Knight of Cups that came up, right, that just talks about a romantic offer. So definitely I do see them like just being really romantic. I just see them, you know, trying to make sure that you know that they like you. Okay, sorry, my mom's like walking, so I'm just trying to talk softer. But yeah, I see them being really charming, really romantic, definitely. Nine of Wands. I see them also asking you like a really sweet and innocent thing. Like, I don't like, everything seems really romantic, definitely, but also I feel like they're asking you a question that has nothing to do with like how you look. Like, I see them asking you like a genuine question where it's like, oh, hi, I need directions to go to this place, you know where it is. Like, I just see them asking you like a really genuine question and they genuinely want to know. But it just seems really romantic though, definitely. Like, maybe you guys even bump into each other, like super romantic. You could meet them in November, definitely. Like a love affair type thing. But I think it's like a little small and cute interaction where it's kind of like, oh, that was nice. Like, you know, sometimes when you're like walking and then someone just like says, hi, I love your hair, like you're so pretty. Like, I do that to as many people as I can if I don't feel anxiety that day. So I just see them kind of like being super cute and like saying something really romantic, really sweet, and it's just like, oh, like it makes your day. And I feel like also it made their day because they were like, oh wow, like I wasn't expecting to see anyone attractive or see anyone like you. And then they do, and it's kind of like a really nice thing. But I do feel like you're gonna meet them once and then kind of like not see them again and then see them again like a while later, you know. So you could meet them like soon, like in a month or so. Like dead ass, I can see you meeting this person in like August. Oh yeah, August, November. Yeah, like this could happen in August or November, and then it's kind of like a radio silence because maybe you didn't get their number, or because with the nine of clubs, that talks about, like I said, desires, like taking a chance and like just like going for it, basically being really practical. But then the nine of swords talks about disappointment. So I do feel like after they go for it, it's kind of like there's a sort of rejection. So it either could be maybe you went for it and they reject you, or no, I don't even think, I don't feel like it's that. I don't see them rejecting you. I just feel like there's a bit of like disappointment because they thought that, you know, or you thought that things went so well, but then you don't hear from them again. I do feel like they have a good reason, but it's not that good of a reason as for why they were like, you know, being radio silent. But I definitely do see them kind of hitting you up again saying, hey, it's me, the person that met you that one day. I wanted to know how you are. Like, I see them kind of hitting you up, being really nonchalant, really casual. So yeah, everything seems really casual. Like, I don't see them, you know, trying to do too much, but like it's still really cute though. It's really thoughtful. Like, I see them trying to make it up to you, and like I see them saying, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Like, let me take you out, like I'll make it up to you. What do you want to do? Like, say what you want to eat, like I'll buy you this, I'll do that. Like, I just see them being really sweet, really thoughtful, like even making you soup if you're sick or something. Like, just trying to make sure that you're okay, because Nine of Swords also does talk about mirroring your partner as well. Then we also have the Six of Cups that came upright, and that talks about, yeah, negotiating. It talks about, like, you know, when you're in the doghouse with your partner, so it's kind of like you need to do everything to make sure that you make it up to them. Like, I'm seeing that happening where it's like they need to do whatever they can to just make sure that you forgive them. So yeah, because I just see you guys talking, they're not talking, talking, they're not talking. So it's like you guys are really on and off. Yeah, or like they give you really hot and cold vibes when they do approach you and when they do talk to you. Like, 1 minute they're yes, 1 minute they're no, 1 minute they're like, okay, I'm gonna make it up to you. Then they're like, okay, maybe not. Like, I just see them being really hot and cold. And then we also have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups talks about good luck and happiness and success. Expressing your emotions and like being with family, working really hard. So it's like maybe their career is like taking off, and it's kind of like they can't really, you know, support you and be there for you because of their career. So I do feel like, yeah, they have a good reason. So like their reason could be like their work and everything, but I think it still makes you sad because it's like yeah, like you wish you could just see them more and spend more time with them, and they want the same thing as well. But yeah, they're gonna try to get your attention and touch you, hold you. I'm definitely getting Blossom from the Great Gatsby. self-expression, independence, again, impulsive energy. But then the Ten of Swords talks about the fear of failure. So they're kind of afraid that maybe, excuse me, this won't work out. They're trying to balance out, you know, work and seeing you. They feel lonely without you. There's a lot of like dependency issues, I mean. Yeah, and I just see them wanting to like talk to you when they're sad as well, and feeling like they can feeling like they can just like come to you whenever they want to. And then we also have the Three of Clubs. So yeah, that just talks about being a fighter, communicating your feelings, and being uncertain but kind of just going for it anyways. And also maybe it's like they had to break up with their partner in order to kind of get a new relationship, or like they're trying to get a new perspective, trying to see things in how, trying to kind of walk a mile in your shoes. And having confidence. Or like maybe it's like you guys seem really serious, but then it's kind of like you're feeling like maybe things won't get serious. Now, I'll make a video on like will things ever get serious between us, but I am sensing that, you know, it's gonna take a while before things get serious. But yeah, everything just seems really nonchalant, really casual as for right now. But yeah, okay, so yeah guys, sorry about that, literally my camera cut off. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.